So the Owl House episode 20, which is the first episode of season 2, dropped last Saturday, and this episode was spectacular. This episode was so good. In this episode this is just a kind of a reintroduction to our characters, and we learned that Ida and the gang have kind of been bounty hunting to get by, but when Luz feels like that she isn't doing enough to help her kind of new family in this world, in a sense, she goes to hunt down a monster, while Luz, not Luz, what is it? Lilith, that's what it is. I almost said Willow. Lilith creates a potion to help. I like this episode because it shows two characters who both feel like they're not doing enough in some way. Like, because Luz feels responsible for what happened at the end of season 1, she's trying to make up for it. And because Lilith also feels responsible, she's trying to make up for it. It also does a quick, great bunch of exposition, really quick, sets up the episode, and then doesn't stop throughout the rest of the episode. And it has some great comedy, great visuals. It's just a very solid episode. And it doesn't really do a great job to set up new plot threads. I mean, there's a couple that you could pick up on, but not really anything major. It's really just an episode to catch up with these characters, say, here's where we are at the start of season 2. Now we'll see where they go from there. And, this episode only takes place a week after the events of season 1, but it still is a new thing in their lives, and they're still having to change and grow. And that's going to be fun to see happen. It says, let's take a ride, come with us, and we'll show you what happens to these characters. And I think this is a great opener for season 2, because most season 2 episodes are just strictly exposition, or season premieres, and they don't do the best job setting up the characters to the point where you're not really going to want to watch the season 2 premiere of a show or whatever again. But this episode did such a good job that I do want to rewatch this episode again and again, because it was just not just a good season premiere, but a good episode just in general, which is very hard to pull off for season premieres of TV shows. Did a great job, great introduction to all these characters, reintroduction, and just a lot of great humor here. One of my favorite episodes of the series.